morning, good afternoon. This is the Money Grabs. Welcome back once again to this channel, the Money Grabs, where we give you information. As we are getting it, we share it with you undiluted. So there is this particular message that I want to share with you that brought about some information that we have been assuming, but at the same time that we needed clarification for. Now, there is this man that gave us information. There was a time that we were expecting money one week, and the man said the money will not drop that week. They are still waiting. Maybe it will drop, but he said it's not going to drop. That he gave us a specific date that the money will drop. I said 23 or something last month, and the money did not drop too, and he muted. But now he came out with some information, and I think we should just dive into it. But it's a statement, so I just have to just summarize it for you so as not to bother you too much with the long thing. So he said that since 2 months and a week ago, that money have left CBN, and the money is in account of a person, but he's not willing to share the identity of that person. But he said the money is with a person, and the person cannot transfer to the grant handlers or the stakeholders until government give that approval. And he now said that grant handlers are the only one that will receive the money and send it downward to their beneficiaries. And he said Pioneer subscribers will receive their money directly without the money branching to another place. But as soon as there is approval, the Pioneer people will receive their money directly. And he said all these rumors that the stakeholders have received funds, that it is a lie, that they have not received funds, that if they receive funds, they don't have the obligation to hold onto that fund for more than 48 hours. So if they have received money since all this last week or something that people have been saying, they don't have that right to keep it that long, that they only have 48 hours to disburse to their subscribers. So he made it clear that the money left CBN 2 months and a week ago. So now everything boils down to government approval for the person that is having that money now to start distributing it to the stakeholders and directly to Pioneer, or that CBN will pay Pioneer directly, I think something like that. So I believe, yes, we can believe. And he said, if you like, believe. If you like, don't believe. But before I go into that, let's just dive into that one. So he said he appreciates the grant community, the side group, that assuming we have had this in the sometimes here as in the past, maybe we'll have gotten what we are expecting, because the unity in it must have pushed or made it happen for people to receive the disbursement on time. So the major point is that the money is with one person. He didn't say with an organization. He didn't say with Apex Bank. He just said with one person. And we know in the past that they are fighting to be the person that will receive the fund. Because I think I heard it so many times that they are having issues among themselves on who to receive the fund that will not disburse it to other people. So I think he might be right with that information. And again, he said the stakeholders do not have the right to hold that money beyond 48 hours before distributing to the grant handlers and the subscribers. So that one too might be correct. And he said Pioneer will get their money directly, from the CBN. That means their money is not with that person. Their money will come directly from the CBN once they get the approval. So in all, our protest is still very much valid, because when we protest, government will only need to give the approval that, release the money. Then they can now start touching the money and start disbursing it. So that is that on now. This one is from Mr. Alex. If you still remember the name, he was the one that confirmed, that told us that time that there will not be disbursement that week, and everybody came out to scrutinize him. I remember Andy Bright came out to talk to him. Madam Ngozi talked to him. There was this woman that claimed that she's abroad, that once the money drops, she will run from abroad to Nigeria. She spoke against him too. So, but now it seems to be right, because the money did not drop according to what he said. So, and some people claim that even if it's not going to drop, it should not come out and say like, wait. And I remember some of these subscribers said they prefer to hear the truth rather than somebody sugarcoating it. So that was Mr. Alex. So he's the one that passed this information across at this particular time too. So my own suggestion is just like we have audit, we form our opinion about the situation, and at the same time, is the approval according to him is only the approval that is needed for the money to be disbursed, and we are waiting for the approval, and we hope that when we go into protest tomorrow night or next tomorrow, that it will produce a positive result, which is the government will be forced to give that authorization so that the money can be disbursed. Thank you very much. This is the Money Grab. Subscribe to this channel, be part of it so that when we post, you know what is happening in the grant ecosystem. Let us know what you think about this message in the comment section so that we can rub minds together. Thank you. Bye.